So welcome back. From the last session, this is where we stopped. So we are going to proceed from here. It's Kiza Thomas Microwave taking you through this tutorial of Mbal, learning Mbal, the basic learning of Mbal. So here we have stopped here. So we're going to put in the fraction of water. Let's ignore this. That's something that came in. So we are going to put in the fraction of water that we have in our according to the data we are provided with from the field, or maybe it's for your research. So you come and select the water permeability. So definitely you don't want it to be so high. You can use the water permeability of 0.12. The endpoint fraction can be maybe 0.15, and then exponent, let's use an exponent of 1. Then we can put in that of oil. So we want to produce more oil rather than the water, so we shall use that of oil at maybe 0.35, and maybe our endpoint is 0.45, and this is exponent 1. So that of gas will definitely be higher if in case we have gas. So we have 0.35, and then we also have 0.38. So we are using exponent of 1. So when we finish here, we have to validate. So we have to validate, and then we click on next. But then you realize that we haven't done any production, so we cannot be having production data where we don't have any production history. There is need to have a production history for us to have production data. So we don't have any production data. So basically this is our first time we are doing a simulation, so we cannot put this information. But if we have it according to the data that you've been provided, or the data that you're using, you input it from here. You select each date and the reservoir pressure that you had, cumulative oil produced. Now and again, you can input it from this part, or you can come here down and work with the gas oil ratio. If you have gas oil ratio, you can see cumulative oil or cumulative gas produced. So we are going to leave this part for the start, and if you want, you can import, like I said. If they have shared with you the production history of a certain field or for your research, you can come here and import it. But for purposes of learning, because I can't share my data here at the moment, we can learn that you can come and import and bring in new work and place it in here. So I'm not going to import any work. I have quite a number of them on my computer, but I'll leave it at that. So you can also generate a report, and you can also see the different graphs, just like we did previously. So you can see the reservoir pressure versus cumulative oil produced. This is the first day, so definitely I hope you don't really expect some oil to be produced on the first day. Yes, so it's the first day and we can't have oil being produced on the first day. So you can see that. So you can change the different variables according to what you want to see, whether it's gas, whether it's any other part, just like we did. So I'm going to close this, and then since we are done with this part, please don't forget to validate. If you didn't validate, we have a problem with water influx. I think it's okay, so we can validate. We have a small problem, so whenever you see it in red, it means we have problem. So when you click on validate, it is going to tell you what the problem is. Here it is saying the aquifer volume cannot be more than 100,000. I don't know what we had put. I think we had put 1 million, so we need to remove 10 so that we can be in the range. So this is power 6, so we are going to use power 5, and we shall come and validate. So now our work is okay. We have our water influx well balanced, and since we are done, we click on done. So you can see that now our tank has come from tank 1, and now we have elite as our tank. There is a blue color and a green color. One color is showing the initial oil in place, and the other part, the other color is showing you this is for the water. So these are two tanks. These are two tanks. This is a tank that is having both oil and water. So thank you very much for being part of this. And we will come back, and when we come back, we should be able to look at the next part, the part of history matching. Unfortunately, we are not going to do any history matching because we don't have underlying data that we are going to match the new data with. So that's why we are unable to access any of these, because we don't have any previous data that we can match our work with. So when we come back, we shall look at how we do the production setup. So thank you very much. Let's keep connected, and I hope you are learning quite a number of things. It's Kiza Thomas taking you through. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and be a part. We really thank you for supporting us by watching, by subscribing. Please encourage your colleague to be a part of this. Thank you very much, and this is the end of this